Well, we speculated on the possibility of Soriano just throwing the switch here now that we're in the month of May. You certainly hope that's the case.
High drive out into center. Chris Duffy's going back. He's still drifting. He's back at the wall. There you go, BB. His first home run of the year comes on May 1st. Forget about April. That ball kept carrying, and he got it out. Maybe a little bit more than 400 feet. And a leadoff home run. That's what we're talking about.
Absolutely. What I was about to say was if he expects his numbers to get better in the month of May, he has to have better pitch selection. Been chasing a lot of pitchers' pitches lately. Gets a good pitch to hit here, however. Fastball, mid-thigh, mid-plate. Got it high in the air, and the wind is really whipping down the Allegheny River, pushing balls toward left center field tonight. So
this guy hits a lot of fly balls. Alfonso Soriano. There's another fly ball, and it's hit deep to right. Domit's back on the warning track. And Soriano with another home run. His second in 2 games. He's getting hot. Cubs lead again, 2-1. You get the feeling this is going to be the start of a pretty hot streak here for Soriano.
Boy, it looks like it, and it couldn't have come at a better time. I think the best thing about it too, Len, is the home run last night came to straightaway center field. The home run today comes to right field. It looked like early in the season Soriano was a little jumpy. Jim Tracy really likes the makeup of his starting rotation. The young pitchers that figure to continue to get better should they stay physically healthy.
That one could go, and it will. Leadoff homer for Soriano, his 3rd of the year. That thing got out in a big-time hurry. His home runs have come against the Pirates. He hit 2 in Pittsburgh last week.
First home run here at Wrigley for Alfonso Soriano. Only the 2nd home run that Gorzolani has given up this year. It was a rocket line drive to straightaway left field. Talked about the wind not blowing very hard tonight. Certainly wouldn't have affected that ball anyway.
So 8 for his last 14 on the road. Here's a 1-1. There's a drive deep to right field, and this one will get out of here. Home run. Number 4 for Soriano, the first one that hasn't come against the Pirates. And the Cubs lead. Hit streak now at 19.
Well, Soriano obviously has something against the state of Pennsylvania. 3 against the Pirates, now 1 here against the Phillies, going to the opposite field. Watch umpires closely behind home plate after foul balls.
Soriano, a towering blast. Forget about it. Out onto Waveland. 3-1. Number 5 for Soriano. So the Cubs are on the board.
Had to feel good for Alfonso Soriano, for a guy who's used to providing power at the top of the lineup. We see him just throw the bat down. He knows where that ball is headed. Caught it right. It just seemed like they all disappeared at the same time.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Alfonso Soriano. Hook to left. Is it deep enough? It is into the basket and out. It's a home run, I believe. But Bruce Fleming said no. Did that ball go into the basket and come out? Well, we had this so many times last year. The carom of that ball seemed to go up. And if it did, that was a home run. It didn't bounce down. I mean, we are a lot farther away than the umpires, Bob, but that was a home run, right? There you go. All right.
Well, part of the problem on this play is crew chief Bruce Fleming, the 3rd base umpire today. Look where he's standing. He's just a step or 2 off of the infield dirt. You'd like to see the umpire get out there where you can get a real good look at that play. Fortunately, As has been the case over the last couple of years, the umpires get together. If somebody has a better view of the play, they will overrule, and it rightfully was called a home run for Alfonso Soriano. Good changeup. He sells it well, real good arm speed. And you can even go to the plate looking for a changeup and still be fooled by the pitch.
Another 3-hit night already for Soriano. Deep to left field for Soriano. 3-run shot. 6-2. I think we're starting to see the real Alfonso Soriano. He is now homered in 3 consecutive games. That's a huge one. They love it on the bench. And the Cub fans here certainly being heard in the 7th inning. Wow.
Pitch down low. Once again, that ball was probably below knee level when it got into the hitting zone. Soriano loves for a pitcher than after you've twirled a gem, given your team a victory, and then you can just sit back the next day and enjoy.
Soriano would like to do what he did last night in the 1st inning. He tripled and then scored the 1st run. He drives it deep to right. Francour's back on the warning track. He's at the wall. He was a little bit better this time. A triple last night, a home run tonight. That'll work. That's his 8th home run.
That's a lot easier than legging out a triple. Just hit it over the fence and jog around the bases. Boy, what a great sign for Alfonso Soriano. The last 4 or 5 ball games, taking that pitch to the opposite field. Teams work him away, try to get him to hook the ball on the ground back to the left side. That's a belt-high fastball out over the plate. Big smile on his face. He knows where that one's headed.
Research analysts who have dug up some unknown facts about Rich Ruck. Deep to left. We'll get back into that in a second. Soriano with his 2nd home run tonight. That's 2 home runs and 2 at-bats for Soriano, and it's 3-0.
On 2 pitches. First pitch of the ball game, a home run to right field. This time the first pitch, a rocket line drive into the bleachers in left.
Did a 9 on the year.
Well, I'd say he's heating up. Such a good low ball hitter that time. The Braves catcher was set up outside. The pitch came right down the middle of the plate, just a tad below the knees, right where he likes it.
Cubs pitching coach, the late Oscar Acosta. 2 strikes on Soriano. So the theme of the draft, Bob, very heavy. Oh, deep left field. Number 3 tonight. Couple of 3-homer games in his career, both against the Atlanta Braves. So he's a third of the way to your projection of 9.
Well, he didn't get that at bat back in the 3rd inning, so that's thrown him off schedule for his 9-homer game. Yeah, look at it. What are you going to do? He's seeing the ball as big as a beach ball right now. Wow.
1-2 pitch. Deep to left again. Cruz already giving up. Gone! Might have ended up on Waveland. Number 11 for Alfonso, and it's 4-1. Well, he did what you said.
Eliminate any doubt. Soriano made a nice adjustment, waiting on that big curveball. Just absolutely clubs that thing to straightaway left field. No doubt about this one.
His fourth home down, but I think he knew that was a ball. High and deep toward the foul pole. Is it going to be fair? It hit the pole. That's a home run. 4-1. Home run number 12 for Soriano, and the 11th solo blast. So 12 homers, 25 RBIs.
Now, you mentioned the wind earlier, Len, blowing straight in from right field, and we're told it comes into the stadium, turns around, and blows back out toward right field. And the only question on this one was, would it stay fair? It continued to hook all the way down that left field line, hits just above the 332 marker on that left field wall, bangs it off the foul pole.
Because of both clubs being under 500 and both struggling since the last time they met on the north side. There's a high drive by Soriano deep to left field, and how about a leadoff homer? So Soriano loves Friday, number 1, and number 2, he has now hit safely to start every game on this trip. Five homers his last 3 Fridays, number 13 on the year.
12 of the 13 solo shots. Looked like that was a cutter that was trying to get inside there, and Soriano just doesn't allow it to get to the spot. Quick bat head out in front of home plate, no doubt about it.
For the Cubs against Vasquez.
Rain delay was 26 minutes. Rain delay 26 minutes.
There's a fly ball hit by Soriano, deep right center this time. Gone! He's done it again. That's his 37th career leadoff home run. Well, you can't get him out in the first inning.
Stay hot. Wow. Yesterday's home run to left field was 424 feet deep into the bleachers in left. This time Soriano goes the opposite way. Got a fastball up and out over the plate, drove it to right center field,
and in 24 innings, it is 2-0. Alfonso Soriano taking his old teammate way back. His 3rd career homer. In fact, coming into this ball game, if you're just tuning in, he was 2 for 4 with 2 homers off Contreras. He is 3 for 4 today. So he's 5 for 8, 3 homers and 4 RBIs.
And again, looking for the fastball in.
Petrie stays put. Soriano hits one down the right field line. Well hit into the corner. This ball is gone. Home run Soriano. It's a 1-run game in San Francisco. Third career All-Star game home run for Soriano.
Look at Soriano. He weighs about 155, 160 pounds, but it's that lithe strength. This pitch up a little bit, but outside, and he just flicks those strong hands and pops one out of this.
In the zone.
High drive deep to left field. Way back. Gone. for Alfonso Soriano breaks the home run drought that went 10 games, and the Cubs do it in a big way here and open up a 9-1 lead on Soriano's 16th homer of the year.
Well, they tried to go back upstairs where they got him to swing through it, and Soriano was ready for it. He got the head of the bat to the ball. He knew it when he hit it. Roy Oswald knew it when he hit it. And that's the end of it.
For 19 on the trip. And just 8 for his last 51. Although he has hit the ball hard the last couple of times. In his final at bat last night, and he lined out to start the ball game tonight. Well, there you go. Deep left field and a 3-run homer. So he's starting to heat up. Number 17. That's a 3-run blast. And it's 5-0.
I mentioned Soriano 3 for his last 19 before that 3-run homer, and all 3 of those hits came in the same ball game. So it's been a little bit of a dry spell for Alfonso Soriano. Hopefully that will jumpstart him. Oh, look like a
another one. Look at that. A 2-run shot this time, 8-1. Oh, man. 5 RBIs. His 18th home run. The Cubs have hit 3 tonight. Those are so fun to watch.
Oh. They're fun to hit, too.
I can imagine. Well, I was going to mention it earlier. Soriano crushes one. That ball's gone. They go back to back. Well, talking about the power, it's like there's a switch somewhere in this ballpark, and somebody just turned it on.
Another low ball down and in. Soriano just golfs it out of here to left field. Southwest, how far did it fly? 369 feet to straightaway left field.
Wednesday. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and Soriano drives that ball deep to left. A leadoff homer. How about that start? Cubs have been getting down early, but not today. And he's the first Cub this year to 20.
Alfonso Soriano had only been 3 for 27 lifetime against Esteban Loaiza, but got a grooved fastball right down the middle of the plate.
He had 1 appearance as a reliever this year. He's looking for his 12th victory of the season.
Soriano cracks it deep left center field. A leadoff homer. '39th career leadoff home run. He did it previously on Monday. Number 21 on the year, and it's 1-0 just like that.
Oh, and it happened so quickly we didn't even get a chance to talk about it. You figure the guys in the Cubs lineup that are going to have good swings against Derek Lowe are the low ball controlling that slider.
Nope, look out.
Drives it. Gonzalez will what?
Home run, 3 wins. How about it?
Cubs lead.
How about it?
His second of the day, a 3-run blast.
Did I say something was going to happen, or did I just think it?
You called it. It's 4-2. That was a thing of beauty.
You put good major league hitters in predictable counts where they can look for one pitch in one.
Alfonso looking for his first hit of the series. He's now 0 for 7. Drives that ball deep to left. McLeod tracking. He's going to leap. And it is out. It's a 2-run homer. Soriano just got it out, and it's 3-0. That's his 23rd of the year. Boy, it's been a while. You have to go back to the first inning, the last time the Cubs scored, but it seems like it should be 10-0. Boy, they've had some great swings tonight.
You know, I actually think he hit that ball back in the second inning a lot better than this one, but he hit this one to a better part of the ballpark. Oof. Oh, man. McLeod looked like he had his glove up there in position. Today shouldn't really be that taxing. I mean, the travel is not excessive. The flight is very short. I think it's about an hour and 15 minutes maybe from here to Pittsburgh, or rather back to Chicago.
That's deep. Morgan's back. He is at the wall. He's going to leap. He doesn't even leap. He ran out of room. It's a home run. Cubs getting back in it now. 7-4. And with Morgan out there in center, Bob, you feel like you have to hit the ball over the fence or he's going to catch it.
That's exactly what Soriano did. He's hit some balls hard out in that general vicinity, a little bit to the left of the area where that ball just left the ballpark and had nothing to show.
The wind and the 1-1 pitch. There's a drive by Soriano. Carlos Lee didn't move. 1-0. I'm not even quite sure where it landed. All I know is it's a home run. Number 25. Ball was walloped.
I don't know where it ended up either. Somewhere near the train up there above the Crawford boxes in left field. I don't think any of the Astros defenders moved on this one. Most notably Carlos Lee. Look at him there. Just held his position. He knew where that one was headed.
Tony La Russa's got a pretty good idea that Fulda is going to be running again on the next pitch.
Not running, and there's a drive to left by Soriano, and it is gone! Cubs lead. A 2-run shot. His 26th. And the Cub fan letting the Cardinal fans hear about it.
And that's why Alfonso Soriano doesn't take a shot to the right side. He is always one pitch away from putting a ball up there in the bleachers in left field. Boy, a lot of risks at the very finish of that swing. He got to contact, was a little bit out front, and really rolled those wrists over.
Now, how about a 2-run homer? There's a drive. Deep right center for Soriano. Gone!
Ask and ye shall receive.
3-0.
Well, we're going over to the riverboat tonight, partner.
Thank you, Fonzie. Well, it's easy to say I had a feeling when he's at the plate. That's his 27th.
Fastball in the high 80s, low 90s.
Soriano skies that one, and it is gonna go. I think it's gone. Dunn gave up on it. That ball about 3 rows in. A leadoff blast on the first pitch. Boy, when that left the bat, I thought it was going to hit Waveland. So did Adam Dunn.
A pretty brisk wind blowing straight in from center field tonight, but Man, oh man, judging from the trajectory.
Good reason to be in your seat before the bottom of the first inning, because Soriano goes out again on the first pitch for the second straight game. That's his 10th leadoff homer, and we're tied. Bob, sometimes you wonder if the opposing teams hit the record button on the Cubs games after the first batter in the bottom of the first.
They must miss Soriano's first at bat of the game. I just...
The hands-free hot dog. You hear about phones. That ball's deep to right, and it is gonna get out. Soriano's tied it with his 30th. 3-3. Switch has been flipped on, and it has been on since the month started.
Good sign from Alfonso Soriano, his 30th bomb of the year, only the 4th home run hit to right field. Stayed with that pitch and rode it out.
Cubs went into the final month without a 20-homer player. We might have a couple with 30 by year's end. Soriano's done it again.
Oh,
2 today. 7-3. Unbelievable. 8 home runs in the first 2 games for the Cubs. Ramirez has 3 of them. So does Soriano. Come back out. There have been times when the Reds have not given him a lot of run support. 17 times they have scored 2 or fewer runs while he has been on the mound, including his last start at San Francisco. High drive by Soriano, deep right center. Hopper's back at the track. Gone! A leadoff home run, and it's 1-0. Feels a little bit like a home game, doesn't it?
And we mentioned you want to get the crowd involved early. You can't get involved much earlier than that. An 0-2 pitch from Bronson Arroyo. He wanted to go up high with a fastball out of the strike zone. You see Valentin, but that pitch is belt high, middle of the plate. A very homer-friendly ballpark here in Cincinnati, and Soriano puts the Cubs on the board.
Hit another leadoff home run. It is 11th of the season on Friday. And he drives that ball deep to left. He's done it again. What a year. Number 12 to lead off a ball game. 7 this month. That's a new Major League monthly record. Overall, his 33rd blast of the season. They keep pitching to him.
I don't get it. I love it, but I don't get it. Sometimes you bump up against a young pitcher that wants to see how he stacks up against the best in the game. Well, Homer Bailey knows right now what a lot of other pitchers know in the National.